Okay, folks, here we are. Back to business. How's everyone doing tonight? Thanks for tuning in. This is Media Garcia, streaming live. Tonight we're going to be going back to our card shop game. No surprise there. And we'll be diving into some topics around AI and growth planning. Should be a really exciting stream. We'll be playing our game, looking at how we can accelerate our revenue growth.
Stream agenda, casual AI,
we'll have
and
a
growth.
really good time doing that, as well as going to our growth plan, which we'll share our growth plan and talk about how we're developing the growth plan so that we can use the growth plan to actually fuel our business growth within the business. So it's going to be a lot of it's going to be a bit of planning, some playing, and using AI to see what kind of results we get at the same time. So welcome. We're going to keep it fairly low-key with some light AI exploration and review our growth plan. The goal is to reflect on where we are and brainstorm small ways to improve. So I invite all of you viewers to share one goal you're working on and think about it, or a challenge that you're facing and inside your own growth plans, and feel free to share that. This is a place to work on all of our growth plans and growth goals together, because whatever you might see here on stream with me inside this game, you can certainly apply into your own life. And I'm a huge fan of growth planning, of goal setting, of tracking our goals, measuring what matters, and using all of that to fuel our goal attainment and success and fulfillment. So whether you're an entrepreneur, whether you're a business owner or not, or just someone who likes to plan things, set goals, personal goals, professional goals, you are in the right spot. Later in the stream, we'll be exploring ideas. We'll be using ChatGPT for casual brainstorming and idea generation. We'll also use the AI to think about quick wins or areas of opportunities that we can improve in our growth plan. For example, we might use prompts like, what are some creative ways to engage trading card customers late in the year? Or how can we improve customer retention with minimal effort? We'll see how AI works with all that. Then we'll spend some time with our growth planning. We'll reflect on our progress and assess areas that need attention. These areas could involve revenue, goals, and current progress to those goals. Could it involve customer engagement, metrics, and satisfaction? Upcoming milestones or challenges. And then we'll look at some light strategy exploration, how we can use these AI tools to help inform and create strategies. And lastly, we'll probably wrap it up and do some reflection, recap our session, share any kind of aha moments that we have, and talk about what we will be doing in later streams. So that's a bit about what we plan to do today. And thank you for tuning in. And if you're out there in chat, feel free to say hi and ask your questions as we go through our stream, as we do get lots of questions about the game, about the use of GPT and AI, and growth planning. So any questions are welcome, and I'm glad you're here with us. So let's go ahead and dive into this and see what we got here for our game. Here we are, folks, TCG Card Shop. Right now we're sitting at 56,333 at day 94. And for those of you new viewers who haven't seen our stream before, the game starts you off with about $5,000, and you have like a very empty storefront, and you have to turn that $5,000 into ongoing revenue, and that's what we've been working on. Right now we're at 56,000. We have a fairly decent sized shop. We have a few employees. We have a warehouse space to keep things fairly tidy, and things are going okay. Shelves are stocked, keeping an eye on inventory levels. We have some single cards that are for sale as well. That's going well. And we have a couple of like very high value cards in here that we've been just kind of hanging on to. These two cards that are probably about $30,000 in value. So at some point, we will certainly get around to selling those cards because we got to increase our cash flow. So we'll keep an eye on that. All right. Well, we're almost done with day 94. We're going to go ahead and let this run out a little bit. I'll probably just pull a couple of cards, a couple packs here. Let's see. Let's grab a couple of these. Now, I think he said, oh yeah, you can just hold on Alt. Does that work? No? Okay. Trying to find a way to automatically open up all the cards that I want to open without having to do every single one. I feel like there is a way to do this, so I'm just going to look it up real quick. It's like auto open cards or something like that. There's something going on there that you can do. We're getting some pretty good rolls here in the first couple of decks over the day. Let's go to our settings. I don't want to... I don't think I needed to see a new card every time. That's okay. Yeah, let's just resume. Let's try this. Still doing a little research on how to do this open cards faster approach. I know there's a way to do it. Booster boxes are slightly faster open than booster packs. It's because boxes are grabbing 8 card packs from a box on the shelf. That's not that much faster. I guess there are some mods that help you open faster. I don't have any mods installed, so we'll just have to make do with what we got. Alright, so we're at the end of the day. Let's go ahead and I'm just going to place a couple of these high value cards that I might have pulled here just in the last brief moment. Looks like we are about done with the day. And then we'll get to the good stuff here. We'll do a little bit of recap too. We've been, last stream we just did some card pulls, kept it pretty casual. That looks like there's one more group playing, so I'll let them finish out, and in the meantime, I'll just kind of build some packs. Make some boxes, since we're out of them. Might as well. of these bulk boxes ready to go now because I've been opening lots of packs lately. Alright, let's see what we got going on here. Oh, they're still playing, okay. Well, let's just keep making boxes. Those guys are gone. Let's go ahead and end the day. And let's crunch numbers. So we're at day 94. Here's the numbers. How do we do? Chat, how do we do? In your opinion, do you think this looks like a good day? Yeah, it's a pretty good day. I mean, we made a healthy profit. Look at that, $4,753. So can't complain about that on the profit side. Pretty nice day on revenue as well. And we didn't pay any bills, and so 4,753 on the profit. 4,753. Let's see what our ratios were. We're all green. Excellent day, folks. And I'll show you what I mean. I've been crunching numbers behind the scene here. Well, let's go ahead and get live with Snoop. And we'll get Snoop on the line here to help us crunch the numbers. Just, these are the numbers, by the way. Forgot what this looked like. This is our spreadsheet that we've been keeping track of all our numbers in. And off to the right, you can see where we're at for our profit. We've been tracking all these numbers because we actually give all this information to our GPT agent. So I'm going to copy it all actually, and then I'm going to go ahead and drop it into GPT, just like that. Just a simple copy and paste, nothing fancy, folks. Thanks for the likes, by the way, appreciate that. So we got our GPT engine. It's running. And we'll let this it's going to crunch the numbers for like just a little bit, and then we'll see what it says. Alright, so it looks like it's still number crunching. Okay, actually, let's see if the other results are in yet. Results are not in. That's fine. We'll get back to this. Oh wait, oh here they're coming. They're coming. Okay, so we just didn't have. Now we're gonna get the voice of Snoop Dogg to narrate the results to us.
Ayo, chat.
Yep, not myself. But you can do yourself. I did make my own voice, but we're not going to do that for the stream. Alright, so let's go ahead and we'll start the conversation with Snoop here. Let's hear what he's got to say about our day.
Ayo, check. Let's break this down and keep the momentum rolling. Day 90 is looking like the classic hustle ride. A little smooth, a little bumpy, but always forward. Here's what's standing out from those digits. Profit. We're sitting at $742.32, which ain't massive but still keeps us on the plus side. Looks like we managed to keep the grind alive after yesterday's dip. Dissatisfied customers. 13. 83% is decent but creeping toward the 50 and 20% zone we want to avoid. Time to tune into customer vibes. What's missing? Let's lock this down tighter than a Snoop Dogg ride. Conversion rate. Right at 57%, which is solid. Hitting those KPIs right here. But we've seen better days. Maybe we can spice up those offers or pull a promo to bump this into the 60 seconds. Big moves for tomorrow. Evaluate spending. Yesterday's overspend cut deep. Time to trim and strategize. Let's make sure every dollar hustles as hard as we do. Customer care bliss. Let's find those dissatisfied folks and flip them into super fans. A little extra love goes a long way. Upsell and cross-sell game plan. Play up the high-value cards and bundles. Let's maximize that revenue per customer visit. All right, chat. Hit me with your best ideas for tightening up the spend or boosting conversions. Let's keep the fire burning and this grind going strong.
All right, let's go. He read that actually pretty quickly. Let's go ahead and get back to our game. All right, and let's get back into it. You know, I don't like to wait around a whole lot. I'm just going to open up shop right away and let people come in. No need to wait. Let's just do it. Open it in and open it up. Let's go. All right, so had a good day yesterday. You know, another thing that we've been doing from time to time when working and crunching the numbers is looking at just what we do each day. We want to check reviews and we want to pay bills. So let's do that real quick. Reviews at 4.6 overall. Everything looks pretty decent. Let's see if there's any 1-star reviews. I don't see any 1-star reviews. Bills, we got an exclamation mark on it. So we got rent due, $43.80 in rent. Rent's like $500 a day or something near that. It's a lot. So we'll go ahead and pay this, and then we'll spread out our expenses over time. So we're not going to pay the other ones right away. So that's a big expense. Let's see how we're doing on our inventory. Go ahead and just open up a few decks here. Let's keep opening. Just trying to find those high value singles. That's a good one. That's going to help us pay back all the money we spent on our rent. There you go. That's nice. Couple big boys. Can't wait to get those out there. Even after paying that big rent, we still might actually pull a profit for the day. We're getting pulls like this and are able to turn around and sell these single cards. So I'm going to probably put them out there right away. Oh wow, that person just picked up those 2 cards right away. Like, no hesitation. Just grabbed them. For some reason I bought so many of these ones. I have a lot of them in stock, so on one hand that's good because I'll just be able to open a lot of these packs and just keep going through them all. Here, let's get our audio and our music maybe just a little louder. Yeah, that's probably better, right? Big money, big money, big money, no whammies, no whammies. Alright, well it's about 3 o'clock. Let's do a midday check-in with Snoop and then let's also go to our growth plan. So first I'm just going to talk to Snoop real quick. Hey Snoop, it's 3:30, day 95. We have cash on hand, $57,380. We're going to start working on our growth plan. Oh, I lost it. I have to narrate it again. Hey Snoop, it's day 95, 3:42 p.m. We have $57,000, 526 on hand. And we're going to start working on our growth plan. Alright, so we'll bring in the leadership. Here's our growth plan. Let's see if we can get this a little bit bigger for chat and video. Might be just a smidge hard to see, but let's see. Maybe I can make some just little adjustments here. Does that make a difference? No. Probably do something like that and zoom in a little bit more. Yeah, that might work. Maybe just a little more narrow. There we go. All right. So this is our growth plan for DeckFlex, our business. Again, we used a template from Goldman Sachs 10,000 Small Business and their growth plan document that they have. If you are a business owner and you haven't been in the Goldman Sachs 10,000 Small Business program, definitely recommend that you check it out and research it and see if it's an excellent program where you receive technical training, become part of a network of businesses, and it's brought a ton of success to my business. So strongly suggest it to others. And so here's the first you focus on the numbers, right? So we want to look at, well, why are we in business? So there's some personal productivity metrics that we're looking at. There's some team well-being metrics we're looking at. There's financial metrics, right? We have a revenue goal. We're on a journey to $1 million. So right now we're sitting on 58,000 cash on hand, but we're at the journey to $1 million. We also have our customer satisfaction rate that we want to focus on, conversion rates, different environmental metrics. And the next section of our growth plan is our vision and mission, right? So we want to build a thriving and autonomous business that achieves $1 million cash on hand while creating an engaging, enjoyable environment for customers and employees alike. Let's actually have Snoop read that to us. Snoop, what's our mission?
Vision and mission. To build a thriving and autonomous business that achieves $1 million cash on hand while creating an engaging, enjoyable environment for customers and employees alike.
Thank you. And what's our mission?
Mission: to provide high-quality products and services in a dynamic environment, driving customer satisfaction and financial success.
Okay. And then what are our financial goals?
Achieve $1 million in cash on hand. Maintain daily profitability and positive cash flow.
Okay. And what is our focus area around marketing then?
Marketing: invest in in-game events and promotions to boost product visibility and sales.
And what about the sales area?
Growth plan: introduction.
Oh. No, didn't get that.
Sales: optimize conversion rates by improving the visitor experience and streamlining the checkout process.
Okay, thank you. And so there's different things that we want to do in a daily, weekly, monthly cadence. There's different KPIs, which now that I've narrowed our document, it looks like they've kind of gotten a little wonky. Basically, the KPIs are like revenue and all that kind of good stuff. Then we have the history of our business. Go ahead and give an introduction.
72 days ago, DeckFlex was born from an idea that combined entrepreneurial ambition with a vision for community engagement and education. This business wasn't just about selling products. It was about sharing the raw, real experience of growing a business in real time. Midi Garcia, the founder, partnered with Snoop Dogg, not the rapper, but the iChatbot, to create a new kind of business, one that embraces innovation, interaction, and transparency. Together, they streamed the daily hustle and progress of DeckFlex to a global audience, creating a unique blend of commerce and community building.
That's right. A unique blend of commerce and community building. So this talks a little bit about our growth journey, some things that we've encountered, challenges, key metrics that we're keeping an eye on as well. And then we've made up some things around the competition and the vision that we have. We also made a resource map, which we looked at our human resources and what we have, what we need, and action steps. We also looked at our social resources around what we have, what we need. We also looked at our organizational resources around what I have, what I need, right, and action steps. Same goes for physical resources and technological resources and financial resources. So back when we wrote this plan, it was actually on day 73. We had 19,000 cash on hand. So 2 days later, now at day 95, we actually have cash of 59,515 on hand. Right, so that's it's good to see. Just kind of looking at the other pieces, components of our plan here. We've identified some risks as well, including inventory overstocking. This was a pretty big problem actually. We were spending a lot of our cash on inventory that was just sitting around. It was either sitting on shelves or it was sitting in the boxes, just kind of strewn about the place. And it was untidy and difficult to manage, and so it was really great to build a way. We fixed up their planograms and the location of the products in the store so that we could get a better handle on when things are being closed out of stock, so we could purchase more stock just in time, and not just always be buying a tremendous amount of product at a time, right? So that is that. Let's see here. It's the end of the day. Still got a few people. All of our cashier left for the day, so now I have to step in. Couple of single cards. These are the cards I'm hanging on because I want to increase the market price for these first. But let's see what they're worth right now. 19.5. Let's pull this one in too. This one's worth 77. Let's see if we're getting any, because I've been letting those cook. I've been wanting to see if those will increase in price. Let's see how the price movement on this is going. It's okay. We picked up these cards around day 90, and so it's been increasing, albeit kind of small increases, not like huge. So I may be willing to sell this card. Now, what do I want to sell it for? I mean, could we go 50% over? Oh, by the way, here's the card I'm talking about. I forgot to switch screens. So yeah, we got the Bogon Ghost market price right now, 19.5. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's try to sell for 31. Why not? And this one, how are we doing on the market price? Pretty flat. We'll go ahead and 20, 30, 40, 50. Let's sell it for 50. Why not? Just a couple of trying to infuse cash in the business, and we could definitely expand and do a lot of that amount of cash on hand. All right, so that's the end of the day. Let's go ahead and crunch the numbers. Chat, let me know what you think. Did we have a good day? What do you think? All right, well, we had 97 visits. That was pretty good. And a lot of green on screen, right? So that's always a good. Although green doesn't always mean good. Just sometimes it does, especially when it relates to profit. You'd rather be green than red, that's for sure. So we spent 500 in product, no upgrades, no no employee, but we did spend money on our rent. That's what the 4380 was, the biggest expense. Didn't pay any electricity, so 1,178.52 for the profit. And let's take a look at our numbers that we just crunched. So it looks like we had actually a pretty sweet day. Second day in a row where these KPIs that we're tracking, profit, dissatisfied percent, conversion percent, are all pretty good. So we're green and green. So second day where we had 3 green metrics, which is pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and let's see if I just let me see if I just give Snoop or ChatGPT just the day's results.
Let's break this down and keep the momentum rolling. Day 90 is looking like a classic hustle ride.
Oh, wow.
A little smooth, a little bumpy, but always forward.
It's like speaking an old thing. So we'll go ahead and feed this information to GPT, and then we'll let it crunch the numbers for a little bit, and we'll come back to it. Let's just get started with day 96. By the way, chat, if anyone has questions or comments, let's see.
All right, day 95's numbers are in, and it's time to break it down like the pros. Here's how we stack up. Key highlights. Starting balance, $57,964.35. Profit, $1,178.52. Light, but it's still great. Total revenue, $6,050.
Okay, good. So yeah, Snoop's just kind of restating the numbers, so I'm not going to go through all that. I do want to hear the analysis.
Analysis. Profit margin check. Margins are slim right now with rent chewing up $4,380. But we're holding steady with diverse revenue streams, especially gaming. Customer. Focus. Satisfaction rate is consistent. Keeping dissatisfied under 12% is a win. But there's room to reduce further. Conversion. Power. 55%. Conversion is solid. Could be tightened up by improving checkout efficiency or better targeted promos.
All right, that's good analysis. And then what about our growth opportunities, Snoop?
All right. Day 95's numbers are in, and it's time to...
That's not the right area. Let's see. Let's try that again.
Growth opportunities.
There we are.
Boost card sales. Cards only made up 13% of revenue. Consider events or bundles to push this segment. Leverage. Gaming. With over 50% of revenue from games. Doubling down on this winter is worth it. Maybe tournaments or special in-store gaming nights. Cut costs. Supply cost is low. But let's optimize rent impact by maximizing store traffic or leasing subspace.
All right, Snoop. And how would you say that our
Day
this day 95
Day
went overall?
95 is steady but cautious. Let's ride this momentum into bigger wins. Next moves are about refining the balance between gaming dominance and expanding other categories like items/cars. We got the vision. Now we just gotta execute. What's the plan for the next growth leap?
Come on, Big Valley cards. Let's go. Let's go. After we do this set, we'll go ahead and go back to our growth plan, and we'll see if we want to make any adjustments. If anything, I probably just want to like simplify it. Ooh, I like that one. Let's get rid of this box. Alright, so the business is businessing. Oh, someone picked this card. Oh no, our ghost cards are still there. 12,000, alright. And 31. No one's gonna buy those. I don't think anyone in this store has 31,000, but we'll see. We'll see. Maybe they will. Maybe I'll be shocked and surprised. Well, we just broke 60,000 on the business, so that's great to see. Do keep breaking new levels with our revenue and cash on hand. Battle decks. Are we out of the winds? Must be winds. We need red boxes. We need purple cards. Wind, battle decks. Yeah, I don't see the wind. And then purple cards. And red boxes. So red, wind, purple cards. So we're at level 37. Let's see. Oh, I thought I bought these, but I don't know where they went. There, let's buy a couple of those. And we need more of these. That's a pretty good order for now. Salary is going to be due in 2 days. I'll put this off until tomorrow, I think, just because I put a bit of an order in here, so I want to keep as much cash on hand as possible. Let's get into our growth planning. So if we look at our risks, when we talked about inventory, right now I feel like this has been mainly managed because now I think we're keeping a better grasp on that. We haven't had the customer engagement and the conversion hasn't been too much of an issue. We haven't had any IT system failures, so that hasn't been a problem. The rising cost of products, I haven't noticed that. Customer dissatisfaction spike, haven't noticed that either, so that's all right. So Snoop, what about the social value? Why does social value and responsibility matter to DeckFlex?
At DeckFlex, we believe that our business thrives when our community thrives. Social responsibility is about more than just doing good. It's about creating a meaningful impact that aligns with our values and enriches the lives of our customers and the environment we call home. As a Minnesota-based business surrounded by lakes and a strong sense of community, we see sustainability, inclusivity, and mental health as central to our purpose.
Yeah, that's a good point. We really do. We sure do. So I'm just moving the plushies over. I don't think I want them on this wall anymore. 2 fit on the time? That's weird. We might need another shelf here. For now, I'll put them down here. Battle boxes. Let's do a few more opens. Check the price movement on these. This one hasn't moved much. 10, 20, 30, 40. I'll go 40% on these ones now. Leave it there for a day or so. Alright, we're at the end of the day. We'll let everyone kind of wrap up their games. We're going to have Manning man the counter. We'll open up a few more packs. Alright, everyone gone yet? No, a couple more left. All right, end of day. We can go ahead and wrap up the day. And let's go ahead and crunch those numbers again. Day 96. How do we do today, chat? Look at the numbers. What do you think what are you seeing? Seeing anything you want to call out? So we spent a lot in inventory. That's where most of our expenses were on the day. And our profit was 2136 and 17. Let's see here. Did we overwrite a day or something? Where's my day 94? I'm missing day 94. There it is. I don't know why day 94 went away. But now it's back. And that's not right. 2136 and 17. So there we go. 3 days now with all 3 green metrics on our KPIs. So we are doing really good. I am good with this performance. All right, let's see. Let's get back to it. Oh, looks like day 94 is missing again. Uh-oh. And I can't get it back. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can do a revision on this. Go to our revision history and try to find our 94. Here we go. 93, 94. Let's restore this one. You know, as a business owner, you got to be comfortable with the numbers. You got to be very comfortable with the numbers. 20, 60. All right, that's what I wanted to see. 3 days, all 3 green metrics, and I've been able to be mostly hands-off through this whole process, which has been really great. So let's go ahead and let's feed all this information to GPT, although I'm going to give some more specific instructions this time. Hey Snoop, will you create an analysis on these results? And I would like to see a trend line of our revenue, profit, item earning, card earning, and game earning, and play hour. All right, we'll let Snoop kind of crunch the numbers on that for now. Let's go ahead and get to day 97. No time to waste. Let's just open the doors. Open the doors and open some packs. Here we go. Alright, let's get rid of these empty boxes. Oh no. Manning's still on the counter. Dang it. I always forget about that. Go ahead and restock shelves. And now we have a big line. Because Manning's been manning the counter. Or Terrence, rather. I always call him Manning, but his name is actually Terrence. Oh, no. Go back. Go back, please, man counter. Where are you going? Why? Why are you going back to the tree? Okay, here are the books that we got. This is a new item. Let's put the books down here. Well, let's set the price on the books. Nope, didn't mean to talk to you. What else we got out here? More books, lots of books. I think I bought too many books. We gotta find a spot on the shelf for these. The only thing I can really think about doing now is just keep adding more like, product line. That might be the way to go. course, these $20,000 cards are still available. Everyone has bought every other card has been purchased. All right, let's see. Keep it tidy. I asked GPT too much. Asked it to make too many trend charts, and now I think it's struggling to visualize it. Just about to exceed 65,000 on the day. And we're just halfway through the day, so we'll keep on going too. What else do we want to open here? Let's go with this one. About to break 66,000, just did. I think GPT just finally came back with the observations from yesterday. So let's go ahead and listen to it. Snoop, do you want to go ahead and tell us how yesterday went?
Revenue trends. Overall, revenue exhibits fluctuations with peaks around days 52 and 94, indicating high activity or successful strategies on those days. Profit dynamics. The profit follows a volatile pattern, with notable losses and recoveries, reflecting challenges in cost management or revenue generation efficiency. Item, card, and game earnings. Item earnings show consistent contributions but experience spikes, possibly tied to promotional activities. Card earnings are more erratic, suggesting variability in sales or pricing strategies. Game earnings remain steady but increase alongside play hours, emphasizing the importance of gameplay and revenue. Play hours. Play hours generally increase over time, correlating positively with game earnings, which aligns with expected customer engagement.
Couple end of day transactions. Still haven't sold these mega cards. What's going on out here? Do we not have space for these boxes? Let's see. Alright, let's crunch numbers. Alright, so we started today with about 61,000 on hand. How do we do, chat? With the numbers here, let's go look at numbers. These are the numbers. Anything standing out for you? Well, we've made good revenue, profit. We only spent 500 in supplies. No bills. Profit 5183 and 46. How we doing our ratios? Good. We've had 4 days now of hitting our ratios. Let's see if we can make it a 5th. I'm gonna go ahead and ask Snoop about a couple things here. Hey Snoop, we just finished day 97. We got 67,511 on hand. I'm gonna go ahead and give you a couple of data points. I'd like for you to create a chart for me. We can just start with the trend line. And in fact, if you want to create a trend line and also a forecast, use an exponential smoothing average so I can see how many days it's going to take for me to get to $1 million cash on hand. Alright, so I'm asked that of our GPT friend here. I'm going to go ahead and pump in the numbers for the last 97 days. And, it'll take a little bit for GPT to run through it all, and that's okay. We'll just go ahead and start our next day. We're at 67,000. It's a good day. Good morning. Good morning. 8 a.m., folks. Come on. Rise and shine. We're going to go ahead and let's see what we got. We're going to check reviews, see if anything stands out, like a bad review. Just going to scan. Here's one. I want to buy some singles, but it's kind of expensive. He probably saw our $19,000 card and said, oh, wow, your cards are expensive. Okay, so our salary is due today, $4,800. Gonna have to pay that. Keep our employees happy. Oh, wow, I didn't even realize we pulled this. Wow, now we got 3 really... All right, I'm gonna set this at 30% over market price, 10, 20, 30. And how's the pricing on it? Is the pricing still going up? Not really. It's kind of just... Oh, someone picked up that one. That one was like an $1,100 card. How did I not see that one come through? That's amazing. We'll set this one to over 30% to 30 with a round. Well, we're gonna have a good start to the day already if we're about to sell that $1,000 card. And I think we just sold it because now we're at 63.78. I think we should make some money moves today. I don't know, maybe an expansion. Maybe we should add more product here. This is a lot of just empty space that we could have for more product, maybe even more tables. Let's see what we can do in terms of expansion. So we can't expand our smaller shop until we hit level 50. But with the bigger shop, we can expand one more dial, which isn't going to make a lot of difference for us. Because like right now, I actually like how it is because it's nice and squarish. Maybe... Do we want more product, chat? Do you think we should do more wire shelves here and put more product on? Wow, look how many battle packs that person bought. That just might be what we want. Maybe just get a bunch more wire shelves. Let's see here. Or maybe these single-sided shelves. Or a wide shelf. Do you think this would be a good spot for a wide shelf? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe we just keep with wires. I mean, the wide shelf is 3,000. Or it's like with the what's with the wire shelf is 200. I mean, you can buy a bunch of wire shelves for the same amount, basically. So this has a volume of 32. Each compartment has a volume of 32. So we're up to 5 types. 6 types of 32. And this one said 12 types of 64. So it's just that it can have a ton of products on the shelf. That is a lot of products. Maybe we should try it. What do you think, Chad? Should we try the wide shelf? A little hesitant on it. Doing today just with our shelving. I mean, we got boxes, look like, so we're low on the blues, we got all our single packs, we got a dice, we got 2 racks of board games, we got the packs. That's kind of mixed in though. Yeah, let's get a few more. Let's do the wide shelf. Why not? Let's see how it works. So what do we want to put here? Should we put like the plushies there? It's like, I don't know, man. How many plushies can you fit on here? A lot? Kind of unsure what I want to do with this. Maybe there's some other things we could put on there. Could just be a lot of plushies. Maybe we just get more of those and fill it up. It's kind of fun looking, right? You guys like the plushie table more than the wire rack? Maybe we could put something else on these wire racks, and we don't have any of the stars on this side. We need some stars over here, folks. Alright, that's going to be our plushie rack. Thanks for the likes, GG. Appreciate it. Yeah, appreciate the likes. If you can do us a solid and share it out, that'd be wonderful. Alright folks, let's turn on some lights. We're about halfway through the day. We got a nice little table here. It's going to be full of plushies here pretty soon. We haven't been opening a lot of single cards, so let's go ahead and do that. We got our last box of Primos right here. Let's go ahead and get these open. Alright, it's a nice start. Ooh, 1,234 likes. That's what I like to see. Okay. Okay, so now we're out of those. Looks like we're kind of running low on some inventory here. From what I can see, we need purple boxes, blue boxes, red boxes, even. We need the blue decks, the green decks, the red decks. How are we doing on inventory out here? Yeah, like the blue battle packs are gone. And then what's this one? System Gate 1. We're gonna need more of. Let's just move these. Gonna put 3 plushies on these shelves. So, oh wow, I can only fit 6 of those on there. Because they're like bigger or something. It's like doesn't make sense. Can't mix either. Fine. You can stay there. All right. There's no suitable buyer out there for them, but we'll hang out on that. I think someone will come through. Someone will come through. To man the counter. Still here. You can go back to restocking shelves. Just be done for the day. end of the day, let's crunch the numbers. Alright, and whenever we crunch numbers, we're always going to get our business partner, Snoop Dogg AI, into the picture. How did we do, chat? How did we do? Let's find out. You spotting any trends here? So, looking ahead, it looks like we definitely posted a loss on the day. Okay, we spent a lot on upgrade costs, and then we paid our employees. So all that made it very an expensive day for us, sadly. Which means we didn't hit all our numbers, our KPIs again, because our profit was off for the day. But we did okay with dissatisfieds and conversions. Yeah, lately it has been this game. I'll probably switch it up at some point, but I just don't know what other kind of business type game makes sense.
I encountered an issue rendering the chart. Let me address the problem and retry creating the trend line and forecast visualization for your balance.
All right. So I kind of forgot that Snoop was even paying attention to stuff. So Snoop is saying, I asked Snoop, how long is it going to take for me to get 1 million? And says to get to 1 million, I'm going to need roughly 200 to 250 days. That seems pretty quick, though. Maybe that would be it, though. 200 days, 100 and like 100, another 100 days from now. I mean, we're only at 65 on hand right now. Like, I don't know. Maybe that's right. If we go, let's just make a nice, simple chart on our starting balance. See what that says. That's not what we want. We want yeah, we could do an area chart, sure. Okay, so here was where we were before day 30, day 50, etc. By the way, I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. But you can see that we've been making pretty decent profit every day, maybe 1,000 to 3,000 a day or so. So if we made $3,000 a day, how long does it take to get to 1 million? It would take 333 days to get to 1 million. Now we already have $65,000 on hand, so if we make 3,000 a day, yeah, it's probably gonna take about 300 days realistically. So I don't think the GPT AI actually got that right. But it is good to see what, we got to figure out how we can accelerate our cash growth, basically. Just want to be able to get to 1 million as quickly as possible. Because this is a growth game. I mean, at the end of the day, this business here is a growth game that we get to play with and see what we do. Yeah, I'd say the genre of gamings that I like to play are mostly like strategy. I really like strategy games. I grew up playing a lot of like Civilization. I'm actually looking forward to the Civilization series that's coming out in February. Chances are I'll be doing a lot of streaming of that once it comes out. Probably doesn't have like a lot to deal with like business, but it's just I really like the turn-based strategy games like Civ. I've played the whole series of Civ, in fact, from being a young kid basically on a Macintosh. So huge Civ fan. I also like dungeon type games like Binding of Isaac. That's mostly because my son introduced me to that game, so I've been playing a lot of that. He's also trying to get me into Terraria. Pretty like massive game there, kind of interesting. I like it too. What else? I can also get into like sports game like FIFA. I love a good FIFA game. I'm a kind of sports fan myself on that type of stuff, so I can always get into a good FIFA match. And I was thinking maybe one game I could get into that is sort of business-like and it's new, kind of interesting, might be Farming Simulator, because you gotta grow your farm and that type of stuff. And oddly enough, I actually have some family like that's been into farming too. And while personally I wasn't directly involved in farming, it's kind of in the DNA. And so I kind of wonder if what it would look like, what the experience would be like if I were to try my hand at some farming, digital farming at least. Horror games. I really haven't played a lot in the terms of the horror games. I think I've done like maybe a little bit of like Five Nights at Freddy's, that type of stuff. But that's definitely a genre I don't have a ton of experience in. What else do I like? I also like just playing like board games like Catan. Definitely a Catan fan. Alright, let's buy some decks here. 2 of those. I need the blues. I need the oranges. This is going to be a big stock order day, I feel like. Let's see, did we get the blue battle packs? Yeah, we did. Okay, good. Yeah, Freddy's great. Yeah, for sure. I was watching some random Silent Hill stream, and it looks pretty cool. You should give it a try. Yeah, definitely. It could be nice to kind of get out of the business mode, because I'm trying to make a lot of these streams here where I'm running the business education, because if you had asked what I do apart from streaming, yes, I run a business, a digital marketing company, and so I spend a lot of time working with businesses. It might be their owners, it might be marketers, it might be sales teams, it might be their ops teams or their IT teams or whatever, right? So I work with a lot of different stakeholders on growing their business, and that could be in the realm of helping them with generating more leads, or it could be with helping them with tools to close more business. It could be generating awareness or buzz, subscriptions, newsletters, emails, social media, websites, reporting, analytics, cold email, sequencing, marketing automation, integrations, custom integrations, native integrations, using tools like Zapier, Apollo for list building. So I just do a ton of stuff in the world of digital marketing and helping businesses grow. So I thought, hey, let's play a game that's a business, stream it, and on top of that, try to introduce some topics, some things that I often find when working with business owners and growing their companies, and try to like bring them into the game here, right? And see if there's a way to learn, right? Learn concepts, apply like business concepts into our digital business here and watch it grow. Yeah, my Discord, I gotta get my I gotta get my stuff updated so you can actually see my Discord, but let me go ahead and I can find you that link here. Oh yeah, here, I'll stop crunching numbers and get back to the game. Okay, so I was just about to place a really large order here. I've been looking at, I'm looking at my inventory and I'm trying to get a sense of what I don't have, and it looks like we'll need quite a bit of stuff just based on checking my inventory levels. What am I getting low at? We need red and green battle packs too. It's like this is going to be a pretty expensive day. Did I do the red and green battle packs? Battle deck. No. Okay. Red and green battle packs. Okay, good. that's $5,000 order right there. I think we just start there. That way the team can handle all that. And our electricity is due today, so we'll pay that too. All right, I'm almost got you that Discord link. Just one more moment. I just got to get this into. Yeah, actually it is. My name is the same. I don't know if that matters or not, but yeah, you can find me. It's Media Garcia on Discord, and the link I gave you actually goes to the Discord, my Discord server, which it has nothing. It's just it's at its infancy, right? It's like the very beginning of things. So don't be surprised when there's not a lot going on there. But you know, I prefer to kind of just grow things organically, you know, and just kind of see where things go. You know, I've been a relatively new streamer, but you can see that I've been streaming almost every day, at least for maybe a couple hours. And yesterday was probably the first time when I streamed, and I just didn't I didn't really make it too focused on the educational portion of it or using GPT or AI. I just kind of went inside and just played the game. Oddly enough, that was the time when I got the biggest pulls of my life, and with these cards, this $19,000 card, and which no one's bought, and then this $7,000 card, which no one's bought yet. So, you know, I was pretty stoked about that happening yesterday, and yeah, just totally unexpected. So it was fun. But no one's bought them yet because I think they're too high in price. So we'll see. Yeah, sure, that's fine. You can do that. For sure, get the response to you. All right, so we're at 63 on the day. How are we doing? Plushy table's looking pretty nice. Oh, I think I could put stuff on this side too, can't I? Let's see. Oh, look at that. So we'd have a ton of plushies out here if we wanted to. Oh, I can't even get down there. Just trying to organize, you know. That's all. Cool. Well, we might as well just go and do these guys on the top shelves. The stars, you can be on the mid shelf. Sharks can be on the mid side on this side. These guys can go over here. I don't know if I got it actually, so you might need, I don't know, maybe you got the wrong name. Maybe try the Discord server link, and then you'll find me there. I probably am not the only Media Garcia, or maybe there's some other numbers or things I needed to add that didn't. not looking great in terms of profitability, unfortunately. You don't want to get some of those books, and I think we should do a wire rack of these books over here. So let's get some books going on this side of the shop. Alright, we need more system gate 1 and
Discovery 4 computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
Alright, yeah, let me see if I got the request yet. Yeah, nothing on my pending. Let me try it. I'll try you then. 1 second. Alright, I think I got sent out. Alright, our cashier left for the day, so now it's up to us to wrap it up. Doesn't look like anyone's got a high value card. I have to probably drop the price on it pretty significantly if I sell it. One more to check out. Alright, let's crunch numbers. How we do for the day? Oof. How'd we do, chat? 104 on the visits is the highest that we've ever had. However, this 21 I'm dissatisfied is a little concerning because that might put us over our threshold. We'll see. But yeah, I'm concerned about that. Alright, we spent a ton on inventory, so that's a big part of why we went negative. And we also had electricity. So our profit was minus 1, 1, 2, 3, and 7, 9. Oh wow, yeah, we had a turnaround day, unfortunately. So after many days, 4 days of all green, we spent too much, and then we went red on one of our metrics, and then the next day, day 99 here, we went negative again, and then we're 20% dissatisfied, and then we had a low conversion. So not good, unfortunately. We're gonna go ahead and I think I'm just gonna copy these 2 columns and try to get these over to Snoop. Hey Snoop, go ahead and take the results from day 99 and just give me a brief analysis. And if you have any ideas on how we could accelerate our revenue. Alright, so we'll give Snoop the numbers. You'll go ahead and probably crunch numbers for a little bit, probably a few minutes, and we'll come back to it once those numbers are ready to share. Yeah, you're welcome. Glad you're here. Look, you know, do you stream? Do you have any games that you like? What would you like to see from the stream? Go ahead and add a couple cards here. Why don't we open it up? Our cashier's here.
Yo, here's the lowdown from day 99, fam.
Alright, so ChatGPT gave us 2 options here for responses. So I kind of like the options. Just quick review, quick through, like looking through. We got this quick analysis, ideas to accelerate revenue, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, that's interesting. Now let's look at the other response. Kind of same thing. Like here's the analysis, and then ideas to accelerate, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Kind of like this response. So I'm gonna click prefer that response, and then we'll see if it reads it, or I probably need to prompt it to read now. Hey Snoop, how did we do yesterday?
All right, let's break it down. Apply. Day 99 analysis. Profit, you're down $1,123.79, mainly due to high supply costs $5,456.38. That's eating into your revenue of $4,984.53. Conversion rate sitting at 41.35%, lower than ideal. This means most visitors aren't translating into checkouts. Dissatisfied customers 19%, which is higher than the goal of under 20%. This might be linked to either stock issues, pricing, or experience. Revenue breakout, item earnings, $2023. Zero card.
Well, you know, I think you're just gonna want to play something that you enjoy,
low
right?
relative
So
to
I
item
would
and
start
game.
with, like,
Game earnings
what do you enjoy playing? Another potential
$2,675.53.
angle.
Your strongest
I
stream.
won't talk over Snoop. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess I would start with like, what do you like to play? Secondly, I think, you know, if your goal is, you know, to get like a lot of followers or audience and all that, you might just want to look at like what's already popular, right? Which for me, like the popular games wasn't like a good fit for me. Like, I don't want to play Valorant. I know it's very popular. I know a lot of people play it. There's a lot of watchers of it. But I was like, you know, I can't get into it. It's very entertaining, I think. You know, I think it's like, it's very visually neat too. But yeah, I just couldn't get into it. So, you know, I would just go with what you like, and then maybe experiment with things that are popular and see how you can kind of grow from there. And also like a theme, you know, like for me, the theme is like business games. And so, you know, I'm going to be looking, you know, I might play like Farming Tycoon, right? Or, you know, there's other kind of businessy games that I think we could bring a lot of business principles and knowledge and information to, like, for example, like Roller Coaster Tycoon, right? It's like you're building a theme park, right? Which I think is like also like potentially another really neat way to like bring in business principles, growth planning, maybe using AI or just other tools to help with your strategy in the game, right? And so, you know, I'm trying to just demonstrate that, you know, a lot of people are using GPT and AI for things, and, you know, it works for some things and it doesn't work for others, right? But I think over time, as we refine things and we become better stewards and better understand how to use it, I think it's just going to unlock a whole lot of opportunity for us, you know, in the long run. And so, and it's going to make a lot of tasks easier. You know, there's definitely been times here, just in the running of this digital business here at DeckFlex, that I've used ChatGPT to help guide me with what I should do. And, you know, and that's been a valuable learning experience. I've been able to learn a lot too. So maybe there's something that you want to learn, right? About an area, about a game or something, right? It doesn't have to be just pure entertainment, right? It can be a learning experience as well. Do I like anime? Yeah, I have a daughter that likes anime, and so I've been introduced through that way. And so, not a lot. You know, I've watched some movies and, you know, and a couple series, but you know, big fan of like the Studio Ghibli films, and I've seen quite a few in the theaters. I like when they're in the theaters because they're, you know, the Ghibli films are just so artistically stunning, and the music's really great, and I think it's just like it's a really neat environment to be able to watch all that, in a theater. Yeah, thanks for checking it out. Yeah, feel free to. Yeah, we're on Instagram, Facebook, X, LinkedIn. So those are the more traditional business channels, right? I think a lot of business owners and digital agencies they tend to occupy LinkedIn a lot. LinkedIn's like a big business commerce kind of space, a lot of business transacting going there. But I wanted to get into these newer social channels, especially into like videos. Like I think there's so much value in videos and so much to share and learn, and I hope at some point I'm able to kind of go back to these streams and take a look at what was I doing and what did I learn, and ultimately like what can I take away from all this. I think there's going to be a lot of really interesting things to potentially take away from this in the long run. Looks like we're low on system gate 2. Anything else? Maybe more system gate 1. What's up with this box? Who's about this box here? Oh, we have no place for clear sleeves, I guess. Let's see here. Where could these go? Why do I have so many books? I got too many books. Well, that's cool. Do you create the draw, or what do you mean by creating? Yeah, it's fine. You can reach out. Alright, I want to get these books off the shelf here. Hopefully these folks will restock these books. Maybe we'll just do... Oh, I was going to grab one and try to restock it all. Let's see. Exceed 70,000 on the day. Hey, thanks for tuning in, YU. We haven't done any deck pulls, so let's go ahead and do a few. Low on. I don't think I have any actually to open, so let's see. Are they out here? No, I'm gonna have to order some. usually play with the. There we go. Maybe that helped the audio, maybe not. Well, it's almost end of day, and there's a slight chance that we might hit 70,000, maybe? I mean, it's probably more realistic to get to 69. Still a lot of players, so that's looking good. Hey Snoop, what ideas do you have to accelerate sales in our business?
Upsell game players. Players spend the most time in bringing solid revenue. Create small, limited time discounts for game participants to purchase items/cards before or after gameplay. Boost card sales. Highlight high value cards or bundles on a featured shelf. Run promotions like buy 3 cards, get 1 free to increase checkout frequency. Reduce supply costs. Analyze supply expenses to find cost-effective alternatives. Can bulk purchasing or renegotiating vendor contracts help you? Enhance conversion. Offer a visitor loyalty card with perks after 5-10 visits. Create more compelling in-store displays to encourage checkouts. User eye-driven recommendations to match products with customer preferences. Tackle dissatisfaction. Conduct quick exit surveys to identify dissatisfaction drivers, for example, product availability, prices, or wait times, and address them fast. Event days, host tournaments, themed gaming nights, or exclusive product launches. This could boost both foot traffic and spend per visit.
What do you think about that, chat? Some good ideas from Snoop? Or you got any ideas you want to throw out there? Or any questions, thoughts, feelings? Happy to answer those. Alright, I think that might be the day. Oh, we got a few more people over here. Good price, but I'm broke. As he looks at the $8,000 card. Sorry, dude. Sorry, you can't afford the $8,000 card. Alright, looks like the day is all the way through. Oh, we did break 69. Or, yeah, I thought maybe we'd hit 70, right? Well, anyways. We got 69,226. There we go. I think it's going to be a good day. Let's see how we did with all the numbers. So, let's crunch numbers. So this day we started, I think, around 63, 64, maybe it was 65 or something like that. So 105 on the visits, that's an all-time high. 11 dissatisfied, so that dropped quite a bit from prior day, which is great. 105 game time hours, which I like seeing. Alright, I'm just jotting down these numbers. We didn't pay anything in rent or electricity, so the profit was positive 4179 and 28. And here we go. I'll show you the numbers. So we actually did pretty great, actually. If we look at day 100 here, it's our 100-day milestone. We can see we're all green. We made decent profit. Our percent satisfied was low, at 10%, and conversions over 50%. So that's our. So we had a good day. All right, we'll move on to the next day. Let's go open up our Deck Flex business plan. We didn't make much for updates to this. Gonna probably keep it as it is right now. We'll kind of revisit our growth plan over time. We'll make this available to everyone too. We'll actually make all this available so you can start to interact with all this information over time. And but that will be our stream here for the day. Appreciate you all tuning in. Today we looked at running the business using AI. We continued our growth planning, and with all that we were able to continue to grow our cash on hand. So we have added another, I think when we started this stream, I think we had about 50,000 or so cash on hand. So I think we've added about 18,000 cash on hand, which is accelerating us in our journey to $1 million. We explored ideas. We did a growth plan review, and we did a little bit of brainstorming on how we could accelerate our revenue generation. We do this type of work every day, all day at Media Garcia for businesses that are looking to grow through lead generation and customer acquisition, whether that be through inbound, outbound efforts, and through multiple channels like email, social, advertising, website. And we oftentimes work with tech and SaaS and professional service companies, but we can work with a lot of different kind of companies. So if you caught something from today's stream that you'd like to experiment or try in your business, or if you just, or even if you didn't have a business but you want to learn more about it, then please do follow, subscribe, and stay tuned here, because we'll be doing a lot more content like this. We'll be doing a lot more business-oriented content, stuff that really resonates with people who want to make growth plans and create goals and achieve goals. And that is what we're all about. And we want to support those who have that kind of mission. So thanks again for tuning in. We'll see you on the flip side. Until next time.